Okay. So I had this movie.
So I had this dream where I was a woman who had been genetically designed and cloned, and I had the capability intelligently to absorb any experts or any personal target that I had to learn some skill they had or some knowledge.
You could absorb their knowledge.
I could absorb their knowledge. I could absorb their techniques. You know, if a woman was a seductress, I could learn that. If a man was a physicist, I could learn that. And you know, I learned all these things very quickly. But the problem was that their personalities came through as well, and so whatever quirks they had, mannerisms, likes, dislikes, beliefs, prejudices, all that had to be winnowed out from the knowledge that I was gaining. And the problem was that in order to integrate that knowledge into my own capabilities, I had to practice at it, you know, in a real world situation.
What it was that they absorbed.
Yeah, whatever it was that they did, whether it was car mechanics or physics. And another problem was that their personality and all those quirks would have to be separated from the actual useful real knowledge. And so I was constantly dealing with the schizophrenic question of what is reality, you know, what is true, and it was very difficult for me, and
for
especially for my relationships.
Also went for the belief
because
system.
My boyfriends never knew who I was going to be, you know, at any one time, and what I would like or dislike, or you know, it was very bizarre.
Was there a culmination to it?
Just having to constantly deal with the schizophrenia and relationships. You know, it was not an easy thing to be someone who could do this.
Yeah, but if you wanted to, you could accomplish great things because you could absorb knowledge of, like if you had a big goal in mind, you could absorb knowledge from lots of different people, except there was a drawback.
Yeah, well, that's true, and the problem was, in order to really absorb the knowledge and make it useful, I mean, I could learn a whole lot about finances, for instance, but unless I actually had real-world experience in it, then I would probably make horrible mistakes and lose a lot of money.
So you had to integrate it.
If I was going to be a surgeon, I had to actually, you know what I was doing by... You
had to practice
it
to integrate it.
Yeah.
Cool. Very
yeah.
cool. All right.
So,
thanks.
Bad.
Say that paragraph again.
Well, the thing is, it's so with this kind of this dream schizophrenia that I was dreaming. The problem is that when one absorbs the prejudices and opinions of someone, and they may be completely opposed to someone else, and you've got these conflicting voices going on in your head, how do you make sense of that? And so you really need to have a strong inner core that just picks and chooses on what is the useful, valid information to keep, and be able to throw away the stuff that is obviously non-useful, and do that on the fly. It's just like
the interesting thing is this in this dream is not schizophrenia, because you're not hearing voices that your brain has projected. You are actually hearing voices, as it were, or getting the stuff of real people. And so you're getting the real knowledge, not fake knowledge, real knowledge, but all of their personality and prejudices comes with it. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.